Hey guys, welcome back to another Ark adventure, and this week we are doing the artifacts on the center map, and we're going to do all 10 artifacts. We're going to do the boss fight in Alpha, and so yeah, make sure you're following along with the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to get all of this content. The very first video we're going to do, the first artifact we are looking for, is the artifact of the Clever, and that is in this cave right here in front of me. And this cave is located at 18.85, 29.64. That's your coordinates, and there it is on the map. Let me go ahead and get rid of my camera real quick so you guys can see it. It's right there behind my camera. And so we're going to go in here. We're going to need a few things. We will need something to keep us warm. I've got some antidotes. I've got some healing brews. I've got bug repellent and cactus broth, focal chili to make me warm if I need it. And so yeah, stuff like that. I also have an underwater dino because some of this cave will be underwater. You probably don't need that for this artifact because it's not that far. So yeah, but we're going to go in there. We have a couple of dinos that are going to help us get through this cave. And I'm going to try to explain how to do this even if you're low level and don't have all the stuff that I have at the level that I'm at. So we're just going to go in, wait for the cave to change, or load right about here. And you'll come to this area here, and you'll see the water down there. Now, there's two things you could do here. You could either take this path all the way down to the bottom, and then kill all of those things there, which is what we're going to do, just so I can show you guys the path. Or, you could jump down into the water and hope you land in the water. Use a parachute if you want some control over it, if you don't have tech boots already. Or you could grapple hook to one of these stalactites and just fall in that way. But I want to show you guys the entirety of the cave. So we're going to go ahead and actually take the pathing down. Okay. And you can see there's spiders, there's yetis, there's dire wolves. Okay. Smilodons if you have the Paleo Ark mod on. And this just winds down and around, okay? So, there is some strong stuff down here. So you will need a pretty strong creature. But again, you can skip this just by jumping into the water if you want, okay? I don't mind fighting because it helps me level up my creatures anyway. Obviously, the thing that you have to worry about the most here are the Yetis. They have the most health, and they hit the hardest as well. But yeah, I like to fight and kill everything just because the XP of the creatures in these caves always seems to be a bit higher. Again, if you don't have a strong enough creature, you can absolutely skip this just by jumping in the water. But I will tell you one thing. If you jump into the water from up above, these creatures are still going to aggro on you even if you're in the water. So just keep that in mind. There's all kinds of different creatures you can use in here, obviously. It's a big area. So you can use Shadow Manes or Rexes, or probably even a Giga would fit in here. Whatever you're wanting to level up, essentially, is probably the one you want to use. Okay. Now, if you're not on a PvE server, you could just leave your creature here. Okay. to help yourself get out at a later time, just leave him here if you want to. He should be fine. But if you're on PvE, then you don't really have to worry about this cryoing these creatures up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take off my helmet, just so I can kind of show you guys that you can swim this. I think. You can swim this with regular scuba. You just go to the side with all the spikes, the stalactites. And it's not that far. So maybe you do need the helmet or your scuba tank. I was wrong. I thought it would be close enough. Clearly wasn't. But it really isn't that far. You just come to this room and then you can just go straight up. So yeah, I guess it is far enough to where you need a helmet or whatever. Now you're gonna have the same problem in this room. In that there's lots of crap in here, right? So you're gonna definitely need an animal for this. And the animal I'm gonna use for this is part of a mod. If I can find it. Hello? I can't find the creature. Okay, we'll use the Giga. I was gonna use my Feroxis, but we'll just use my Tech Giga instead. And then we're just like the room on the other side of the water, we clear this room as well. What's up, Quip? Welcome in. So again, nothing major in this room. It's essentially dire wolves, Araneos, Yetis, Smilodons if you have the mod. Same thing as the other room. And of course, the Giga is going to get stuck on everything. Really wanted to use my Feroxis in here, but it's okay. Now, when you get into the water on the other side, make sure you take the side with the spikes, stalactite side. There are two different caves in the water when you first get in. One side with the stalactites, or the spikes, will take you to the way we came, which is for the artifact of the Clever. And the other side, which is no spikes. There's no spikes there. It's completely smooth. It's for the artifact of the Devourer, I believe. And I will be making a different video to get that. But anyway, you're going to come through this room here. And just follow this. You're going to come to a drop-off. Now this drop-off, there's several ways you can do this as well. Okay. First things first, I need to get that wolf out of there. Okay, so I forgot to throw out my otter. Am I allowed to throw him out? Yes. Okay, so we're going to put our otter on my thing. What's up, Colmy? Welcome in, man. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave the Giga here. Just like we did, just like we could have done with the Thylacoleo. And now we have a drop-off. So multiple different things you can do here. You can either use a parachute. You could use your grappling hook. You could use a Thylacoleo, which doesn't have any fall damage, or not a lot anyway. Or if you are late game like myself, you can just use your tech boots. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, but you could just use at the last moment your grappling hook and just let that come down to the bottom, just like that. Now you can run the rest of the way here, but I am lazy, so I'm going to throw out another dino. And so we just continue to run this passageway. You come to more water. The water down here will have a drop in it sometimes. But we're actually going to go by the water, and the artifact is in this room right here. And there should be enemies in this room as well. Oh, there's not. Nice. Alright, so we just go up the path here. Jump off, and there's the artifact of the clever. So we're going to take one. We're going to give it to my otter. Like so. And then we're going to just run back out of the room and come back in, and there should be another one there. It's good to see you. I'm getting tired of not seeing you on. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough having time for everything. And right now, live streaming is losing out to all the other things. But yeah, as you can see, here it is again. So if you bring an otter with you, an otter will carry these. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, they will carry more than one as well. Right? Like that. And so you could theoretically carry, I think 3. I think your otter can carry 2. And then you can carry 1 as well. But if it doesn't come back right away, and it usually doesn't, just kind of leave render. Just leave render, and typically the artifact will come right back. Okay. Once you take 2, though, it takes quite a long time for the 3rd one to come. But usually I just grab 2. Anyway, you're going to come back out the way you came. If you're into metal, there is some metal nodes here with some crystal as well. That's not why we're here, though, so, yeah. So we just come out back the way we came, and the good thing is because I have a Thylacoleo, we can just hopefully climb this wall. There's like a lip right there that's stopping you from going up. Maybe we can try the left side. So I'm not really quite understanding why the Thylacoleo is not working. Thing to the wall. Yeah, it won't go above that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll just use the grappling hook to get out of here. I don't understand why that wasn't shooting. That was weird. So we can just get out that way. And then we just retrace our steps. You can see how quickly these wolves respawn, if they did. Look how that is over here. Looks like the ones that maybe fell into the water just respawn, possibly. Alright, so we're just going to clear these out. I don't like to leave people with, you know, here's the artifact. Have fun getting your butt out of here. You know what I mean? So we're going to try to show you guys how to get out as well. Okay, so it does not want to open the inventory from the back of the Giga. Usually I keep all resources that I get. Try not to waste. Alright. So anyway, I do have a Basilosaurus to swim if I need it. But since I have the tech suit, I don't really need it. So we're just going to go down here again. And just find the opening with the spikes or stalactites, stalagmites. And just follow this through. It's really easy to get kind of messed up down here. There's the entrance to the cave that goes to the Devourer, by the way, right there. Which will be in a different video. But we're just going to go straight up. We do have these animals remaining, or respawn. So what we're going to do, we're going to hover a second. And I'm going to see if, okay, there's my Feroxis. So we're going to use the Feroxis to get up out of here. If we can get out of here with him, we'll see. We just go back up the way we came. And then out. Back to the surface. And so that is the artifact of the clever here on the center. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you got anything out of this, please show the video some love. If you'd like to see more like this, you can, of course, subscribe. And I will see you guys down the road.